What's up, guys? It's Atomic, and I got some Jason 5 action. But not yet. I have to give you a little introduction. Much like I did recently with the Slow Walking It with Jason 3 video, I'd like to structure this video as more of a what's going through my head as I play, almost a tutorial like video. Now, it's not going to be a tutorial for most of you guys who watch. This is for new players only. But I thought it would be fun just to kind of talk about what I'm thinking as I play through the game. Now, I haven't done anything yet, so I don't know. I'm maybe 2, maybe 3 Jason videos, and I'm going to stick with Jason 5 since he is a Jason that you can unlock right at the beginning of the game, and we'll see how it goes. I'll record all the commentary live, but I'm also thinking maybe I'll include a little video at the end of each match just to talk about what went right, what went wrong, where do I have to improve, so on and so forth. So again, this is going to be a Jason 5 only video, and the first thing I want to do when I talk about him, not really him, but any Jason is in general, you always want to have a quick kill equipped. You know, something that doesn't take a long time to perform and something that you can perform in a tight area. Because there's nothing worse than finally grabbing a counselor and just because of the area you're in or something like that, you can't get the kill off and they break free. So for this first match, I'm just going to use all his regular kills that come equipped with his weapon, and I'm going to use the shears. Again, total noob here, but I'm also going to keep the body slam in, because this one, you don't need a lot of room to pull off, and it's fairly quick. So we'll see what happens, guys. This is all going to be recorded live, and while I would like to explain everything that I do, the game is fluid, things change, you have a plan, but based on what the counselors are doing, you got to change things up. So this should be interesting. I'm sure it'll turn into a complete mess, but I'm going to try to have some fun as I make this video. So stick around. Like I said, 2, hopefully 3 Jason 5 videos all in one, all combined action. And like I said, any tips that I give are not meant for any of you guys. This is for your friends. If you know someone, it's probably going to be for the people that I'm playing against. If you know people that are low levels, you know, there's just so many basics to the game that I see people not doing. That's kind of what spurred this video on. And like I said, I thought it would just be fun because half the time I get sidetracked telling a story while I'm playing or something. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Without any further ado, let's get right into some Jason action, shall we? Alright, so now that you have your kill set and everything like that, we're going to jump into a room. Now, the first thing I like to do, check everyone's level. Now, sometimes you don't have a chance to do this. You load right in. But if you get to this screen, go ahead, click on everyone's name. Remember, if you press over too far on the analog stick, you end up muting them. So just have their name highlighted and check everyone and check them as they come in and out. So right here we have max level player. But everyone else, as you can see, 32, 27, 65, and 10. A level 10 with the Savini, so there's either some game sharing, new account, we don't know. But right now, so once you do all that, go ahead and ready up. But we know, if we were to be Jason in this scenario, we got to keep an eye on this guy. We want to remember his name, and if they have a character selected, we know. Okay, so in this instance, I see Deborah. I know they might be trouble, but if given the opportunity, maybe I wouldn't kill them first because I don't want them as Jarvis. Someone else has come in, so we'll check them out. 65 as someone has left. So just keep doing this as people come in, just so you have an idea of what's going to happen. So that's it for this part. We'll keep checking. 44. So again, only one player that we would really be concerned about. Now I'll go ahead, cut it off here, pick it up with the Jason action. Now odds are it will not be this same room, but if there is any anomalies, like I say, okay, this is the top level player in here, I will let you know. So that's it for this section, guys. I'm going to go ahead, jump into some live commentary with Jason. Hopefully it goes as planned, but, you know, things always change. Your plan always changes, so I'll pick it up in the next segment, guys. Alright, we're just about to start up, and what I forgot to mention was, usually the map people have it set to random, but in the loading screen that came just before this, make sure you know what map you're going to. It'll just kind of start triggering things in your head. Okay, I kind of know what the map is going to look like. You know, whether you're a counselor or Jason, you want to have an idea of what you're walking into. So in this instance, it's Pack and Act Small. So I'm already thinking, if I'm Jason, I know where I'm going. And sure enough, we are Jason. So we know it's Pack and Act Small. We know, you know, the fear, the guy playing Deborah, he's going to be our biggest concern. And we only have to start out with 6 counselors. So because there's only 6, because there's only one max level guy, I'm not going to worry about trapping the shack. I'm going to go ahead, grab my 2 knives, and start going after people. Now I see that car and phone together, so I'm going to head, I'm going to head to this power box, take it out. Well, I'll pick up a knife first. I'm going to knock out the power, jog down to the car, and I will put 2 traps there. That way this car is as secure as I can hope, and I can focus my attention at the other side of the map. Because a car and phone are right next to each other, we lucked out. So we'll put it here, right by the gas. There we go. One by the battery, and immediately we're morphing to that phone. Boom. Let's get to the phone. You know what? We could have went to that power box if we so chose, but we want to secure the phone. So again, I'm going to 2-trap it here. Now, they probably didn't get anything in, but, being the second car that I come to, okay, we see someone with gas. There is our Deborah that we're worried about. Alright. She nailed us. We shouldn't have tried to grab her. Okay. Now this is where don't get angry. Do not get angry at someone. But she was asking for it. Oh, she had a knife. So now we're probably going to take another hit. Again, it's kind of unavoidable. Alright, she decided to take off. Now, even though we saw him with that gas, we're going to hit the battery. If they want to get that gas in, go ahead. Now, we're going to take out this power box, like I said we could have. And now, with everything trapped up, we'll go after people. So, don't get rattled like that at the beginning. If you take a hit or you see a bunch of people are around, focus on trapping everything first. Now, we have a knife here, and there's going to be one around the corner, so we may as well go ahead and grab that. We have to take advantage of the knives with Jason 5. Don't forget, knock out any window that you can. We're also taking note, okay, our shack is down there by that other car, and we see activity, but it's nothing to be concerned about yet. So we're going to take out this other window. Does not look like, okay, she just picked up a bear trap. Now, because it's that person, I'm going to let her go. We have 2 people together. We have a shift. Okay, he's got the battery. She's got the gas. He's already hurt. Now, because there's 2 counselors together here, neither one has a weapon. Ah, we got snuck up on by Vanessa. I was going to say, we saw no one with a weapon. We can go ahead and grab. Now she's got the weapon. So, alright, these noobs have decided we gotta go for a kill. So let's go make that person pay. We are gonna stay after that sweater girl and continue to stay after her until she's dead. Right about here.
Kill for mother.
We have no sense on her. There she is. So this is our sweater girl, way down here. We're gonna need another morph to get her. So that's her. It's probably a Vanessa. She's got a shotgun. We got her with a long distance knife. We missed that knife. We're gonna stay right after her until she's dead. Oh, that one looked good. We'll use our morph to go after her. Now shift. Alright, she's limping. Don't know if she's got another spray. But we have to finish her off ASAP. This is a big mistake they make when they go after the sweater right away. They hit a trap. We're not worried about it. Toilet, she's done. Now we can't be killed. Let's see, our trap went off at that car way up there, so we'll head over there next. We lucked out that there was no Tommy Jarvis here. Alright.
They deserve to die. Make them suffer like
they've hit both traps over here. So this is our concern. We're gonna stay after Adam. Ah, he bamboozled us there. Wow, we're missing our knives, guys. He doesn't have another spray. We can go after him. If he tries to go out the window, we'll knife him. Alright, he decided to hide under a bed. He's in one of these. Try this one first. Might be in that one to the left. They are trying to get something else together. There he is. So, is he coming out? No, he's not coming out. So he's gone. Now, I believe things were happening fast. They don't have the battery in down there, but they do have the gas. Now, there's only 2 people left. They didn't even get a call to Tommy off. So, we'll head over to this general area. We got a radio. We got one person over here. Sometimes it's good to take out that radio just to help your senses, but... Alright, someone's in here, someone's going over there. Alright, she is hurt, so we'll go in after Deborah here. Couple more hits, this last one will back off a little. Oh. Fireworks, I suggest taking them. We can let her limp around a little bit. We'll block this, maybe. Yeah, easy cleanup. And our last person is over here. So, this game wasn't the best example, guys, but... You know, counselor's making mistakes. Okay, she had one more knife, so... Again, there wasn't the great strategy. I guess the point to take away from this, if there's no Tommy Jarvis, you see, we got lucky. Here's the Jarvis house. That was the first one we went after. So, we got lucky with no Jarvis. If they go for that sweater, and there's no Tommy, go right after him. Alright, we're gonna have to chase her around a little bit, but we still have knives. Yeah, sometimes the stalk will work, sometimes it won't. She's coming around this way. So we have to keep chasing. We're gonna hit rage mode in a second though, so... With Vanessa's, just stay persistent, especially when you're at the end here. We have one more knife too, so... Yep, he ain't going nowhere except the glitched kill. Yep, glitched kill. We'll walk her out so she can get out. Yeah, don't be afraid to knife people or try to slash them as they're going out the window, and then they'll stay inside if people aren't diving out. So use that to your advantage as well. So, guys, that was the best I could do for Jason 5. I will try to do it again. Well, she got freed way inside the house. Oh, there she is. Oh, she had a spray.
Help! Oh God!
So she got lucky. You see? Did you see how that the body slam here was the very first kill that came up? So that's why sometimes too, you know, this was the last person alive.
Make them suffer.
You don't have to, you know, try as hard. But if there was a few people alive, you need a quick kill to pull off. And hopefully, so the body slam was the first one. Now you can pull that off anywhere. So that's it for this video, guys. Well, this segment, I will include another Jason 5 match. And hopefully, you know, it'll be a little more tutorial-like. Alright, so stay tuned. Now, since I can't provide a reaction commentary, I mean, I could, but it would sound terrible. It would sound worse than this. I figured I'd go ahead and do a little post-game analysis, if you will. Just talk about what happened, what I did right, what I did wrong. Where do we begin? There's not a whole lot to talk about with that game. Now, on the positive side, we trapped up all the objectives before we killed anyone. And I will say, now I said because of the player level, and we only started with 6 counselors, I wasn't worried with Tommy Jarvis coming back, but I went ahead and hit that power box anyway, but I didn't even know that that one controlled the Jarvis house. All I had to do was look behind me, and I would have seen it. Now, if I was worried about Tommy coming back, I probably would have looked around, and had I seen that Jarvis house right there, and I knew I got it immediately, I may have put down a trap at that power box. But didn't do it, and as it turned out, we didn't need it. So I went ahead, you know, trapped up the car, went to the other side of the map, trapped the phone, went to trap the car, and that's where I saw that person I was worried about. Now, as it turns out, they weren't much to worry about anyway. But you saw the first mistake. Now, I assumed they were getting ready to hit me as I put down the trap, so I was a little cautious, and then you saw me with the, you know, air grab way off. You're wide open to a hit. So do your best to limit that. But like I said, when you get hit like that, don't get rattled. You know, if somebody wants to teabag you or something, just stay with your plan. Now, she ended up taking off. Went ahead, put down the trap at the car. All was good. We started pursuing people. Now, I said, as I was breaking down the door, oh, because it was her, I wasn't going to go after her. That's partly true, but also, you could chop it up to laziness. And I don't know what they were doing, by the way, putting down traps and walking into them. But I would much rather kill someone out in the open than have to break down a door. So when I saw those 2 people in the open, I went after them. And as I said in the commentary that I was recording there live, oh, they're both carrying parts. They don't have a weapon. I can go ahead and grab someone. Aha. I didn't see that Vanessa sneaking up on us. So we took that hit, but then, you know, Adam took off. Tiffany was still there with the part. We saw Vanessa with the weapon, so she became the concern. Grabbed her pretty easily, got a kill off. And then, you know, they were in the shack again. And turned out to be a Vanessa, of course. And she went the complete opposite way than I thought she was going to go. Luckily, it seemed like she had 1 spray on her, but that was it. No knife, no nothing. So, again, a big mistake by counselors when they do that. Because, like I said, if Jarvis isn't back yet, go ahead. If you see they got that sweater, just go after that person and stay after them. We hit a lucky knife throw. She sprayed up. We hit another one. And then we kind of got really lucky where I hit her with a knife a split second before she got that shotgun off. And yeah, there was a few bad knife throws in there as well. But once she was wounded, she didn't have another spray. We went right after her. Again, it could have been dangerous trying for an environmental kill on her. I mean, once you got someone dead, you want to make sure they die and the kill doesn't glitch. But the toilet kill really doesn't glitch, so that was good. And from that point on, it was just, fairly standard. I think what had happened is I wasn't paying attention. What kind of sucks is that counselor screams at the end of the toilet kill, so that threw me off a little bit. But I believe the Tiffany stepped on both traps by the two-seater, and that's why her body was laying there. So she was out of commission. We went after Adam. We missed the shift grabs again, but we were able to stay right on him. Eventually, we got him with a knife that wounded him. He could do nothing but hide. He was done. And again, with only a couple counselors left at that point, there's nothing they could do. So the Deborah wasn't a concern. The fireworks, like I said, usually I like to take them. It's not worth it. And again, an easy kill right there. The Vanessa at the end. When you're down to 1 or 2 people, Jason 5 being the running Jason, just stay after them. Don't get caught up. Keep jogging after them. Eventually, they will run out of stamina. So we eventually caught up to her. Boom. We glitched the kill just to have a little fun. Ended up, again, kind of missing a shift grab, but she was too slow to get in the window. Finished her off just like that. So, wasn't the greatest way to start. Hopefully, the other ones will be. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to record these live and combine the videos all into one. So that's it for the first one, guys. Let's get on to another Jason match. Alright, guys, this will be part 2 of my Jason 5 New Beginning. Now, unlike the other ones, this one, I didn't get a chance to check anyone's player level. But I do know that we're on Crystal Lake, and I didn't get a chance because I just loaded into the room and I'm Jason. But I know I'm on Crystal Lake, so we get a look at the map, these two together, so I'm going here first. With 2 traps, and then hopefully we don't have to come back. And now, while I don't know player levels, I do know, and this is something I didn't mention in the first video, know what characters people are. Not just, their names and what level they are, but what characters they're playing. In this instance, everyone is an Adam or AJ, so we have to be worried about them repairing stuff. So with that car out of the way, we get over here, phone and car. So let's put down a couple traps here. Yeah, don't do that, guys. That was trying to set my controller down. So now that everything's trapped up, we can start going after people. Now, it didn't look like a lot of activity here, so I'm just this is kind of a waste of a morph. In fact, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to jog all the way over, though. But you know what? While I'm here, let's take out some doors. Now, cabins by objectives, such as the car or a phone, good to go after. Okay, we had a trap go off. We're going right here. Alright, they have everything they need. Now this AJ has made the classic mistake already of taking the objective item away from the objective. We're gonna knife her here. So she should be wounded. She might have a double spray though. Alright. Adam is going to try to get his battery in, so we're heading back over there. And now we'll focus up on him. Remember this morph... Alright. Again, we went for the person that didn't have a weapon. Now, I made a mistake right there. I should have got that knife out a lot quicker.
They deserve to die.
So let's see if we can get this AJ. We'll let her get some distance. Now we'll shift. Got her. Another quick kill. I have all the quick kills equipped right now. Now, since I didn't get to any power box, I don't have, Jarvis will be back. Now, I assume that's the AJ over there, but, I want to get inside this cabin and see what's going on. See if she left the gas behind. There is a chance that she is under a bed or a closet here, but I doubt it. I think she went up there, but we're going to check it out. We have nothing else to do right now. But we do have to be concerned because that battery is in, no trap down. Let's take a look in this closet. There's no gas, so she still has it with her. Alright, I doubt she is in here. In fact, that might be her, so we'll shift after her. It's Adam. He had one. Let's see what they went. They went for the other car battery. We're going to be moving back and forth, so we're going to head there. Actually, Shack is more important.
Stop them.
Alright, she didn't even get the sweater. So, not that important, but now we have to head to that car. And we're in trouble here. We could be in trouble.
That's my
But we'll go to where the battery went off, see what's going on. Remember, this is... So every car is exposed right now. Let's see if we can get her. This was our one with the gas, but she had a battery. That would have been good, stopping her from going in, and then, we were all set there to grab her and kill her. But both cars can be put together. Let's try to find her. Okay, we have this guy here. But we're looking for that AJ. There she is. Alright, she kind of screwed up. And she's done. Oh yeah. So 3 people left with gasoline in here. So this house will be completely open. So we don't know where the other gas is. There's Adam with his shotgun. We're probably going to have to take this. It was a terrible knife throw. Alright, we're going to try to shift this second guy. This is Jarvis. Actually, this person. Oh, I couldn't get my run down. Alright. We'll head after AJ. She's going for a gas, and we know about that. We know Adam's in the house. There's Tommy. So we'll morph up here. And we want to finish off AJ. She is out of stamina. Oh, I thought she was going to take a swing. And a little choke out. Get rid of her nice and easy. So 2 left. Jarvis is out here.
My Jason. That's my special.
We'll see if we can coax anyone in. Remember, they have to come in and get that gas, so... Let's get Tommy. Now, he has plenty of stamina, so... we missed. We're gonna slash because that guy has a shotgun. Yeah, we were gonna have to take that shotgun. May as well get a little damage off. We got rid of the spray. Maybe he's got a double, but we are in full control of this game now. With only 2 left, it should just be a matter of time. Again, we're gonna take out windows. Remember, we can't be killed anymore because there's no more females left, so things are definitely looking up. Now, the only problem is, if they stick together, it's going to be tough to pull off a grab kill. But the idea is to... I was going to say, if somebody wants to fight you there, go ahead and throw a knife. Now, we're out of knives. Oh, they got my mask off already with the trap outside! Oh, that was right on the door. I gotta go back and take a look at all the damage I took. But again, no worries. And with rage mode, if rage mode comes, we will just slash. So we'll try our shift into the couch again, and we'll see if one books and we can catch another. Well, it worked, but we couldn't grab Tommy. So we're going in the house from behind. Oh, there's Adam in front of us. Oh, there's that. I couldn't tell if Jarvis had a weapon. Alright, they're running low. It's pretty much over at this point. Adam is really running too fast. Yeah, he's out. Adam's out. So we're going to hit that shift as soon as we can. And goodbye to Adam. So it's just Jarvis. Again, it could take some time. We'll see. Now, he's out too. Now, he might be able to get in before we slash. Alright, we got some more damage off on him though. And if you see a knife, pick up a knife. Alright guys, once again, the strategy did not go as planned. It's like, again, I would say this was not a great game. Look, we got our mask taken off. But once that rage mode hits, it's, you know, pretty much over anyway. But a lot of times, it's about who to go after and when. So we'll hit our sense. Jarvis is over there. Yeah, there he comes. And still has a knife. So no more knives for Jarvis. I doubt he has a spray, but he might. Now, he's gonna try to hit us here. Yeah, so now, yeah, he messed up his timing. Roy looks pretty good there, throwing people into the fire, but if you get lucky like that and they mess up their timing, easy pickings. And that machete is not a guaranteed stun. A lot of times with Jarvis it is, but there we go. So that's it for this one. Again, we only started with 6 people, and you know, they got to call the Tommy off because they were active. I couldn't get to a power box. I chose the trap instead. And, you know, we had that one guy leave when we grabbed them. But that's it for this one, guys. So stay tuned in the next segment. I'll give you another post-game wrap. And then I will include one final Jason gameplay. Alright, this will be the post-game analysis for match 2. And while it didn't feel like that good of a match, there's not a whole lot to criticize. Outside of missing a couple knife throws and shift grabs, wasn't too bad. But remember, with the shift grab and just shifting in general, if you can't land the grab, it's okay, especially when you're a running Jason. You just want to try to get close to them and make them wear their stamina out. And as we saw in that game, plenty of counselors were low on stamina. So what were the positives? What were the negatives? Well, once again, you know, we made sure everything was trapped up first. We didn't get distracted. There really wasn't much to get us distracted. But we went ahead, we trapped everything up. A negative, right there when I was placing the traps by the phone, I should have picked up a knife right there. I missed that. I wanted to get on with things. I should have grabbed it because you can never have too many knives. So we went ahead, we trapped everything. Then I decided, yeah, break down that door. Because any cabin that's near an objective, the car, the phone, it's good to knock out the doors because you figure if a counselor sets off the trap by a car, they're going to head to the first cabin they see. Now, I did misspeak a couple times in the video. The first time was when I killed Adam. Now, obviously, I headed over there because I heard the trap go off. I went after AJ. Now, they got everything pretty quickly. I didn't even have a shift yet. So I jogged after her. She dived through the window. I hit her with the knife. She had a spray. Nothing you could do. I could have pursued, but we heard that other trap went off. So I went ahead and morphed. And what I got interrupted in saying was on Crystal Lake, you have to watch that morph location. You basically want to morph below the car as it appears on the map, because if you go above, you'll end up behind that white fence. And yeah, it takes you a while to get over there. So I was surprised, too, when I got to the car, because I knew Adam was there, and I got there, and I saw Adam right away, but it was AJ putting in the battery. And as I said, little mistake there. I didn't have enough time to react. If I could have hit her with the knife, that would have canceled her putting in the battery. But AJ puts it in pretty quickly. Oh well, nothing we could do there. But what did I do? I went after Adam, and I misspoke. I said, oh, I went after the person without the weapon. No, I went after the person that did have a weapon. But as you saw there, again, I didn't get a chance to show it because the match started right away. But I have all these quick kills equipped. And I used one, but I actually took a couple seconds. I could have pulled it off a little quicker. As you saw, that AJ picked up a weapon and could have nailed us. Luckily, we got the kill off. Then we went after her. We tried to shift grab her. Now, mid-shift, I knew I had lost her, and I wasn't going to grab her. But I knew she was going for that window, so I kind of changed in my head, okay, I have to block the window. And I did. She came right in front of us. Boom, we grabbed her. So the match continued. We saw Adam. Well, we saw a counselor. We weren't sure who it was. We got him, and they kind of caught us off guard there. Right as I started the shift, I heard that trap go off by the car. Sometimes there's nothing you could do. But we grabbed him. He had the knife. He breaks free. Then we hear, oh, they're in the shack again. Now, I don't know if this player didn't know what they were doing, but they didn't even have time. Again, we had good response time. They didn't even have time to pick up the sweater. Now, again, another missed knife. I would have liked to have hit her with the knife as she was coming out. But she wasn't much of a threat. We didn't take any damage from her. And we finished her up nice and quickly. Now, again, I misspoke when I saw that AJ. I finally decided to go to that other car where we heard the trap. And AJ was over there. It was the AJ that we had wounded earlier. She was still holding on to the gas. And, again, if you ever have that opportunity where you see them just climbing in the window, if you're close, you have a knife, hit them with the knife or try to slash them. It'll cancel their animation going in the window, and you can grab them. Unfortunately, she had the knife. I think I called it a battery in the video. And that was about it, guys. It was a pretty basic game after that. I said she messed up because, I was looking for her. I knew she was in there, even though she wasn't appearing on Sense. Once I saw her and she closed that window, or not window, but she closed the door behind her, I had opened that door the other way, so I shifted right in. Yeah, she was in big trouble. She ended up quitting. So again, yes, we were lucky we only started with 6 counselors, but now we were only down to 3. So Adam was right there. We went after him. I decided, who am I going to get? Who am I going to get? I hit the shift. At first it was Tommy, then I saw, oh, there's AJ. I'll go after her. Stopped the shift well short just to go after her. We took a blast, but that's okay. We got up. We used our morph to get right back on her. Totally drained of stamina. Another easy kill. And with only 2 people left, we know not every objective is put together. All you have to do at that point is stay relentless, stay on them. And that's it, guys. Easy peasy. What more can be said? Except the damage I took. You guys can go back, look. How much damage did I take? By my count, I took 2 shotguns, one from Adam and one from Tommy. Those are largely unavoidable. And I'm pretty sure Tommy only hit me once with the machete. He might have got 2 hits off, but I'm pretty sure only 1. So I took a shotgun, a machete shot, and then stepping on that trap, which I did not see originally. I did after I watched it. And that's all it took to get the mask off. Now, in my opinion, that's just more of a reason why the mask needs to be buffed, but that's neither here nor there. Once you know you can't be killed, you can play a lot more loose. You can be a little more reckless. At that point, there was no more female characters left, but things would have changed. If there was still a female on the map, I probably would have had to focus, and I didn't know where she was, I probably would have had to focus on Jarvis. So that's all I really have to say about this one. Again, it didn't feel like that good of a game, but hey, in the end, we killed everyone, right? So it couldn't have been that bad. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm going to play one more as Jason 5. We'll keep these same kills. We'll go with a bloody skin. And again, I'm recording it live, so we'll see what happens. So here we go, guys. Alright guys, welcome to my third and final part of this new beginning for Jason 5. Hopefully it goes a lot better than the first two. Like I said, it's just difficult to record these things live, explain what I'm doing. It would be much better to do a reaction commentary, but that's not something I can do right now, so you guys have to settle for this. So hopefully we end on a high note, I'm able to explain things clearly, and we don't make so many mistakes. We've already looked at the player levels. Mitch and this Vanessa couldn't be problems, but we won't know who's who because there's two Mitches, or there's three Mitches. There's the Mitch party here, and a couple Vanessas. But with the confidence in my own abilities and only a couple max level people, I'm not going to worry about trapping the shack. So right now we see it as random. We'll pay attention to this loading screen, see where we're doing, and start formulating a plan in our head when we see what map it is. So it's Crystal Lake, regular Crystal Lake. So again, we gotta start thinking, okay, it could be car and boat, two cars, and this is good, you know, if you're a counselor or Jason, but just have a mental picture of what's going on. Now the one boat section, if it's at the one dock, you could put a trap, but I probably won't do that anyway. If I head over to that boat, I'll go ahead and show you, but we'll see. So here we go, we're getting our Jason gameplay in. And I will try to be slow, but like I said, these things are very fluid. And I should say, I kept the same kills as the last game, so all the quick ones, all I did was give myself a bloody skin. Right here is when I like to pull up the map. Aha, so we're going to head to this car first. Again, I'm not as worried about the Jarvis box with this player level. So there's one there, we'll put one here, we'll get over to the other section where there is a car and phone box. So we got nothing to do, there's no cabin here, sometimes there is, we'd be knocking down that door. Instead, we'll grab this knife, morph to the phone. In fact, we'll risk it. But we're going to knock out this power box first. Now, I don't want to get sidetracked here, knocking out windows right now. Again, even if you're not going for the Jarvis box, it's always good to raise that fear level. Now, I see people over there, but I'm not going to be concerned. I'm not going to be distracted. Here's where I can start taking out windows. There's no one by that phone, and I would like to take out this door. It's good to take out the doors that are near an objective. So since there's a car, you know, you would think this would be the first house people are going for. So there's our double trap. It looks good enough. No knife here. They left this wide open for us, so we'll just slash it open. Easy access. I'd like to get that other one too. We'll put our final trap by the battery, and then we'll start going after people. And I think I will stick to this area because that other car has two traps. So we know we have people here. Why not go after them? We'll check this door. Okay, this one is locked, so don't feel like doing it right now. Now somebody already left. And we have Mitch hiding. Gotta see if he wants to hit, and he did. Oh, we messed up. I told you guys I was gonna hope for no mistakes, but you know, he didn't hit when I thought he would, and then we missed. Okay, we got a shift. May as well go get him. Make him pay. So he was pretty much out of stamina, but he had a knife. Counselors are a little more brave when they have a knife. So we're gonna go continue to get after him, man. That door was not open for him, so he is in a world of hurt. We took the fireworks. No biggie. He is still hurt, so not hurt, but out of stamina. So let's not give him a chance to rest. Again, you hear those fireworks still going off. Oh, another one. Take them. Again, you see they are still going off, so that's why I like to take them.
You cannot die.
Alright, we have a big party in here. The Mitch party. So, now we gotta be on guard.
Please, no!
Alright, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people right here. So, this is where slashing must begin.
You want some more?
Alright, we got like 6 people.
No, stop! Oh, you like that? You want some more?
Alright, we had our blocks. This Mitch is still coming for us. I couldn't believe it.
Jason, don't let them.
Again, when you see all these counselors together, no way. So let's finish off this guy. Try to avoid a hit, but she had a knife too. Now that I knew there was only one person around, so I could go for the grab. Hey, that's a limited resource, and because we had some successful blocks, you know, I'm gonna go in here through the back door. We are almost at rage mode already. Well, let's go in. See who's here. It's a Mitch.
No, stop!
Flash him. He could be angry. Oh, we couldn't get that last flash off. What? Alright, we'll wait for a pop. You know what? We can take this down. He's messing up our combat stance. Oh, he's gonna suicide. Alright, that was Mitch's game, so Mitch is done. And plenty more to go. See if we can coax this guy in, maybe? We'll let him come to us. Hit our stock. That didn't really get him to move that much. Alright, we'll try to shift him. Oh, it's Ken, no Mitch. Alright, he's no resistance at all.
Yes. Kill for mother.
Again, we can take these fireworks if we have to because alright, she's sprayed up. No point in just waiting.
You cannot die.
As soon as we have a shift, we're gonna use it. Mitch is here. He's out of stamina. Oh, he's running. He's still going. Alright, so we've wounded him again. Alright, they are not going... See, we have rage mode. Now it's game over. They wanted to fight. So... Again, we're just gonna plow right through them now. You know, if...
Who is that? God, I can't look.
We only have one knife left, so... And we just wasted it.
That's my boy. Hunt them down.
Alright, we'll just run Jenny out of stamina.
Damn it! Just... You want some more? No! Stop!
No need for combat stance.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve
Morph
to
up
die.
here, get this
Make them
person.
suffer like we-
Again, this is going kind of quick, guys, but... I stopped that way too short. I saw that person over there. You know what? What are we doing? We have rage mode.
Please, no!
Gotta wait for the abilities. It just stalked. She came right back in. So we finally can pull off a normal kill. Oh, we glitched it though. Now see, that's where I hit X to do the body slam, and it accidentally hit the glitched kill. So now Jarvis is back. We've taken damage. See, this is dangerous. This is where it could lead to a kill because, you know, she's fully healed.
Don't let them.
So we want to stay after her now. They would love to go to that shack. Alright, she just closed a door, so she's in here. Alright, Jarvis just hit a trap.
Please no.
So now we can finally do a kill, and we'll give her the cheap head punch. I thought I saw Jarvis going for the shack. So, guys, once again, not the best, but when everyone's teamed up on like that, and Tommy ended up killing himself. So, if they want to team up on you like that, do your best to block. You're going to take hits. As you saw that time, we didn't lose the mask. And just punish them. You know, if they just want to attack, you're going to get rage mode, and you'll be able to finish them off just like that. So I will provide another post-game. It's not going to be great, guys. It is what it is. And, yeah, that's it. So stick around for that, and that'll be the end. Alright, this is the third and final post-game analysis. And what a way to go out, huh? Felt like a terrible game, but sometimes you can't help it. The positives from that, I guess, are that we didn't get our mask taken off. And that's about it. We trapped everything up the way we should before we went after anyone. And you immediately saw our first mistake when I encountered Mitch, where I thought he was going to take a swing, so I got in combat stance. He didn't. I went for a grab. I was way off, open to a big hit. But Mitch ran out of there. We shifted after him. We grabbed him, but he had a knife. So I guess it wouldn't have mattered if I grabbed him at the beginning. I got him anyway, but oh well. We tried to get after him, but he had those fireworks. And I guess I'll talk about the fireworks right now. It's totally up to you if you want to run into them or not. More times than not, I go ahead and run into them. The reason being is they don't cause a lot of damage. And let's say someone just puts it down and then they're standing in the fireworks. So you get too close, you get stunned. The problem is the stun lasts what, maybe 5 seconds? The time the fireworks are going off are more than 10. So if you're just standing there waiting and waiting, you're just giving them time to move on, do objectives, do other things. So more times than not, I just, oh, they got fireworks, I'll go right in, take them, I'll recover quickly, at least more quickly than I would if I had just stood there waiting for them to go out. So there we encountered the big room of all the characters, and maybe some of these guys weren't even here to play. I don't know. Sometimes people say, oh, all we're going to do is attack Jason. So we handled it decently, and luckily it broke up pretty quickly. But, yeah, all I can say, you got to get in combat stance. And I took a couple hits there. Especially that one from Mitch. I thought I could get away from him, and for some reason I wasn't I was just slow jog away. But yeah, get in combat stance. Now, this is where, you know, the weakest part of my game, especially combat stance and doing the light attack. And more often than not, you'll see me not using combat stance to go ahead and slash them. But when that happens, yeah, just try to get in combat stance, block, let some weapons break, try to get some hits off. Now, you saw me wound a couple people a few times, and they had spray to heal up. A lot of times, there's nothing you could do there. Now, I will say a few times, you know, when I slashed them going in a window, like that Mitch who suicided, I should have been able to kill him, but I couldn't get that last slash off. It got stuck on the wall. he got out the window, he came back in and suicided. Oh well. There was that Mitch where I was going after him, he was wounded, and then I saw that Vanessa, she had the weapon, so I went ahead and grabbed her. Yeah, that's okay to grab, she was the only one around, but she had the knife. Mitch got away and was able to heal up. So, sometimes you have to, pick your battles, as it were. Do I want to go after this guy or not? Always keep aware when people are trying to sneak up on you. Other than that, guys, like I said, when they're not even going to be trying for the objectives, now it didn't seem like they were going to be going for a kill, but sometimes that's how Jason gets killed, where just because you see, we're doing a lot of damage to him and escape looks pretty tough, everything's trapped up, we may as well try to kill him. Now there at the end, when I grabbed that Vanessa, I didn't want to glitch that kill, and I should say this is being recorded mid-August 2019, in case someone comes across this a year from now, and it actually gets fixed, but yeah, I just wanted to pull off a quick kill. I hit X. Unfortunately, it went to go do an environmental kill, and it was glitched. So instead of her being dead, she's alive, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I knew I had taken some damage. If she had ran and got that sweater, it could have been game over. Luckily, we stayed after her, and again, she was another one that escaped through the window before we could slash her and finish her off. But we still got around to the outside. Took care of her, and then Tommy, I don't know, maybe he just wanted the game to end he should have at least had a spray to heal up after setting off that first trap. So yeah, that isn't the best example. I mean, we were able to break it up pretty quickly, but yeah, when people are teamed up like that, you can go in, try to hit, defend yourself, but then yeah, back off, get some air. I mean, if need be, get out of the area altogether and go pick up some more knives. But that's all I have to say about this one, guys. And as for this whole little 3-game series, like I said, not the best examples. As I said before, I'll say it again. It's tough to do these things live when you're trying to explain things. You never know what you're going to encounter. But hopefully some new player out there at least learned something. If nothing else, trap the objectives. All you new players, I'm constantly seeing you guys not trapping the objective, so at least do that, alright? That's the end of the video, guys. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.